Imagine a singer. This singer becomes very, very famous. People everywhere love their songs. They sell millions of records. They play big concerts in stadiums filled with fans. Because of this, the singer makes a lot of money. We're talking about a huge amount of money, maybe even $100 million. That's enough money to buy many houses, many cars, and still have a lot left over. But something surprising sometimes happens to these singers. They lose all that money. It might not happen slowly. It can happen very fast, almost overnight. How can someone who had so much suddenly have so little? It's usually because of a few clear and simple reasons that all come together. One big reason is making bad choices with their money. When you are a famous singer with a lot of money, many people come to you with ideas. They say, "Put your money here. You will make even more money." These are called investments. Sometimes these investments are good, and the singer earns more. But other times, these investments are bad. For example, the singer might decide to put a lot of money into a new business. Maybe it's a restaurant or a clothing store or a new kind of technology. The person who tells them about this business might sound very convincing. They might promise that the business will make a lot of money. But sometimes the business does not do well. Maybe people don't like the food at the restaurant. Maybe the clothing store doesn't sell enough clothes. Maybe the new technology doesn't work. If the business fails, the singer can lose all the money they put into it. This can be millions and millions of dollars. Another bad investment could be in buildings or land called real estate. The singer might buy many houses or big pieces of land, thinking that their value will always go up. But sometimes the value of real estate goes down. Or maybe the singer has to pay a lot of money to keep these properties in good shape. If they have too much money tied up in real estate that loses value or costs too much to keep, they can lose a lot of their wealth. Sometimes the people who give advice about money are not honest. They might be trying to trick the singer into bad deals so that they can make money themselves. The singer might trust these people because they seem important or knowledgeable. But their advice could lead to big losses. It's like trusting a friend who then steals from you. Another very common reason why famous singers lose their money is because they spend too much. When you are a big star, there is a lot of pressure to look and live in a certain way. People expect you to have big houses, fancy cars, and expensive clothes. Singers might buy huge mansions with many rooms they don't even use. They might have a collection of luxury cars that cost more than regular houses. They wear designer clothes and expensive jewelry that cost more than most people earn in a year. They'd also have a lot of people working for them. There are managers who help with their career. There are assistants who do everyday tasks. There are stylists who choose their clothes. There are security guards who keep them safe. All these people need to be paid, and their salaries can add up to a lot of money. If the singer spends without thinking about how much money is going out, even a huge fortune can disappear over time. It's like having a giant hole in your pocket that keeps getting bigger and bigger with every purchase. Sometimes the people who are supposed to help the singer manage their money do not do a good job. This could be their personal manager, their financial advisor, or their accountant. These people are supposed to be experts in handling money. They should be making smart investments and helping the singer save for the future. But sometimes they are not very good at their jobs. They might make bad investment choices. They might not keep track of how much money is being spent. Or they might not make sure the singer is paying their taxes correctly. In some very sad cases, the people who manage the singer's money might even steal from them. They might take money from the singer's accounts for themselves. This is a terrible betrayal of trust and can lead to huge financial losses for the singer. It's like the person you trust most with your valuables secretly taking them away. Legal problems can also cost famous singers a lot of money. In the music business, there are many contracts and agreements. Sometimes a singer might get sued for breaking one of these contracts. Or maybe someone will say that the singer used their song without permission. Going to court involves paying a lot of money to lawyers. These fees can be very high and can quickly add up to millions of dollars. If the singer loses the legal case, they might have to pay even more money to the person who sued them. This can take a very big chunk out of their wealth. It's like getting hit with a massive unexpected bill that you have to pay right away. The music industry itself is very unpredictable. What is popular today might not be popular tomorrow. A singer who is at the top of the charts one year might find that people don't like their new music the next year. If their songs stop selling and fewer people come to their concerts, they will start making less money. If they were used to spending a lot of money when they were very famous, they might not have enough left when their popularity goes down. It's like riding a very high wave that eventually crashes on the shore, leaving you with less than you started with. Personal problems can also lead to big money troubles for singers. Some singers might struggle with addictions to drugs or alcohol. Paying for these habits and for getting help to overcome them can cost a lot of money. They might also have difficult personal relationships, like expensive divorces. In a divorce, a singer might have to give a lot of their money to their former spouse. These personal issues can take a big emotional and financial toll. It's like having a storm in your personal life that washes away your savings and your peace of mind. Another big mistake that some famous singers make is not planning for the future. When they are making a lot of money right now, they might think that it will never stop. They might not think about saving for when they are older or when their career slows down. They might not invest their money wisely for the long term. If they don't have a good financial plan for the future, they can find themselves in serious trouble later in life when the money stops coming in as fast. It's like eating all your delicious food today and having nothing left to eat tomorrow when you are hungry again. Dealing with taxes is also very important for rich people. The rules about taxes for people who earn a lot of money can be very complicated. There are different kinds of taxes, and the rules can change. If a singer doesn't understand these rules, or doesn't get good advice from tax experts, they could end up paying much more in taxes than they need to. They could even make mistakes that get them into trouble with the law. Paying the wrong amount of taxes can take a big bite out of their earnings. It's like a hidden cost that you don't see coming but takes a big chunk of your money. Having a large team of people working for you can also be very expensive. As we talked about before, singers have managers, agents, publicists, stylists, and security. All these people need to be paid salaries and sometimes commissions based on how much money the singer makes. The cost of having such a big team can add up very quickly. If a singer isn't careful about how many people they hire and how much they pay them, it can become a huge drain on their finances. It's like having a very big family to support, where everyone needs food and shelter. Unfortunately, there have been instances in which famous artists have been tricked by the same persons in whom they place the most faith, such as close friends, members of their family, or business partners. These individuals take advantage of the singer's fame, busy schedules, and lack of information regarding finances in order to steal the fortune that they have worked so hard to obtain. These kinds of betrayals frequently leave artists in a state of utter devastation, since they cause them to lose fortunes that they have spent years cultivating. The pressure to maintain one's position at the top adds an additional layer of danger. A significant amount of money is frequently spent by singers on the recording of albums, the production of elaborate music videos, and the staging of outstanding tours. In the event that these endeavors fail, they incur enormous financial losses, which is analogous to betting everything on a wager that does not provide any returns. There are a lot of musicians who never learn the fundamentals of saving money, investing, or budgeting, particularly those who catapulted to popularity at an early age. They put their faith in other people to handle their finances, yet they have no idea where their money is going. In the same way that running a difficult equipment without instructions can lead to poor decisions and devastating financial outcomes, blind trust frequently results in sane outcomes. The stories of pop artists who lost their fortunes worth hundreds of millions of dollars bring to light a painful reality. Money, regardless of how abundant it may be, can disappear in a short amount of time if one does not exercise judgment, caution, and solid advice. The lessons that can be learned from these cautionary tales are not only for famous people, but also for anyone who is working to safeguard what they have come to earn. What do you think is the most important thing a very rich person should do to make sure they don't lose all their money? Have you ever heard of a famous singer who lost their fortune? Share your thoughts and any examples you know in the comments below. It's a fascinating and sometimes sad topic to think about. If you found this simple explanation of how pop stars can lose so much money interesting and easy to understand, please click the like button. And if you would like to hear more stories and explanations about the world of fame, money, and the lessons we can learn from them, please subscribe to our channel. We try to take complicated ideas and explain them in a way that everyone can understand. Thank you for watching and learning with us.